PSPs and channel you videos. Hear me, yo, get up in your face, yo. Infiltrate your brain, now your mind and your own now.
Yes, people, welcome to another edition of IT.com's 3-minute rant. I'm probably going to get a lot of dislikes and a lot of hate for this, but I really don't care because I need to get this one out. Now, I'm really upset with the Sterling situation. Now, I'm not upset. Well, I'm upset with the Sterling situation in terms of what Sterling's done, but I'm even more upset with the Liverpool fans and the kind of personal abuse he's been getting. And I mean personal abuse. Personal abuse like Sterling raped their mums or banged their girls. Why? I understand you love Liverpool, but the kind of abuse that Sterling's been getting has been totally ridiculous and, to me, classless from Liverpool fans. I have to say. Now, may I remind you, McManaman, Owen, Alonso, Mascherano, Abaloa, Torres, Suarez, they all left Liverpool relatively in their primes. These people never got the same kind of abuse. Yes, I'm not saying you shouldn't be upset because the way Sterling's kind of conducted it, and he's not really covered himself in much glory. But the Liverpool Football Club's got to take a lot of responsibility in this, plus the dickhead agent. But the kind of abuse that Sterling's been getting personal abuse from Liverpool fans, totally ridiculous. And on top of that, trying to say that Sterling's shit. I'm not saying he's the finished article, but for you to say he's shit is silly. Because first of all, if he is that shit, why are you upset that he's leaving? If he is that shit. And for them to say he's been shit for the whole season, come on. Now, I remember the first half of the season when Sturridge was injured, when Gerrard was struggling with the defensive mid position, when Coutinho was still finding his feet, when Henderson was still trying to get into his role, when even Millian was struggling, Sterling was holding up the team. So don't you dare try and say he's shit or he's been shit for the whole season. You tell me another 20-year-old, yeah, that's played in more positions, yeah, that's contributed to more goals and has been fit for more or less the whole season than Sterling. You tell me another 20-year-old that's been like that in the Premiership. On top of that, in the last 2 seasons, Sterling has been in the top 4 for goals and assists for Liverpool in the last 2 seasons. So there's no way you could tell me it's shit. And again, I'm not saying you can't be upset or you shouldn't be upset. I'm upset with the situation. He's definitely not handled the situation great. But again, he's not the only person, and he doesn't deserve the kind of abuse. He's not the first person to say he wants to leave Liverpool, and he certainly ain't the last. Again, may I remind you, Liverpool ain't won the league in like the last 25 years now. They've won 1 trophy in the last 9 years, and that was a League Cup. So I know. And I know you're Liverpool fans, you love Liverpool, but you've got to put it in perspective. The personal abuse is ridiculous. Sterling is not Gerrard, he's not Carragher. He didn't grow up in Liverpool. He didn't grow up as a Liverpool fan. So you look at him saying, no, how dare you? If it was for me, I'll play for Liverpool for free. Of course you'll play for Liverpool for free because you're a shit footballer, probably. You probably will struggle to get in the under-12s female park team. It's a whole different scenario. You can't compare your little dustbin man wages to Sterling's football wages. You can't compare it to footballers' wages. Compare another footballer's wages. You can't compare the average Joe's wages. That shows how dumb you are. Stop. Why are you giving him personal abuse? I'm not saying you can't be upset. But the personal abuse is showing classlessness from Liverpool fans. Cut that out. That's ridiculous. Again, he's not the first person. He's not the last person to say he wants to leave Liverpool. Football goes on. The club goes on. Stop showing yourself as an idiot or just being personal for no reason. I must say, there is one person that's happy with this whole situation. That's Mario Balotelli. Because he's thinking, whoa, pressure's off me. Anyway, my time. Later.
Yip yapping, talking about how you're murking and you're holding tools. All I need is one mic, this mine. Take time, take a side, cause you're about to die. D to the apostrophe, check my old philosophy. Rappers